His head. You hit it on his head. And he was doing anything.
A Dallas police officer accused of pointing a gun in a road rage incident. Why some say his punishment is not sufficient.
Live from Victory Park, this is News 8 at 10.
A Dallas police officer accused of pointing a gun at another driver during a road rage incident. I'm John McKay.
And I'm Gloria Campos. The aftermath caught on dash cam.
You hit it on his head. And he was doing anything.
Now that's the officer standing, that other driver on the ground, while a witness yells about the gun. This all happened last summer. The officer was suspended, but no charges were ever filed, and some say the punishment is not enough. Channel 8's Jason Whiteley is live with a News 8 exclusive.
Gloria, right now the overriding question for this story is, should a trained policeman have reacted differently? The Dallas Police Department did suspend that officer for the road rage incident that is just now coming to light.
Ha cambiado mi vida.
Edgar Sanchez admits he was afraid and still is.
I got scared. I said, this is a person that got mad. They want to harm me. They want to kill me.
Sanchez and an off-duty Dallas policeman almost collided in Grand Prairie last July. That led to road rage. Grand Prairie police captured the final moments of the encounter.
Me siguió en su auto.
He followed me in his car. I lowered my window. I said I'm sorry, and the person pointed a gun at me and followed me.
That off-duty cop was DeMont Hickman, badged there on his belt. Sanchez said he didn't know Hickman was an officer until he was already on the ground. Months after asking, Dallas police finally released the internal affairs report. It says Officer Hickman did not point his weapon at anybody.
His head. You hit it on his head. And he was doing anything.
But an independent witness says he did see the cop's gun to Sanchez's head.
Seems like training would have dictated to the officer what he should do.
LULAC Sector Flores says Officer Hickman overreacted. Grand Prairie police did not file charges against the Dallas cop because Sanchez didn't want to. Dallas suspended its officer for 10 days for getting involved in a disturbance, using unnecessary force and profane language. Flores says that's not enough.
The punishment faced or the actions that were taken against this officer were actually a slap on the wrist.
What kind of gun is it?
In 2010, Dallas officer Janice Crowther flashed her gun in a road rage incident in Allen. She wasn't charged either, only faced a reprimand. But in Houston last month, police charged a Harris County prosecutor with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for doing the same thing to this man, a charge that officials here have not faced. Tonight, the Dallas Police Department, Grand Prairie Police Department says tonight that Edgar Sanchez has up to 2 years to press charges against the Dallas officer, and Edgar Sanchez says he plans to. He is already looking for an attorney. Reporting live, Jason Whiteley, Channel 8 News.
All right, grab your cell phones for tonight's instant poll. After seeing Jason's story, do you believe the officer in the road rage incident should have been fired? Text yes or no to 48411. We'll have the update, the results a bit later in this broadcast.